Hello there everybody. Right, today's mission was supposed to be doing a look at the film, the unfilm. I'm going to have to use new words. Movies and documentaries and teaching materials that contain no facts. So unfilm or undocumentary. I like that. I used to contribute to the unencyclopedia or something till they started getting annoyed with me. So I made my own. They didn't like what I was writing because I was planting this stuff. Yeah. Okay, so I was going to look at Harry Potter Witchcraft Repackaged, making evil look innocent. But unfortunately, the whole thing, I've watched it through, and I managed to get 2 or 3 bits out of the... How long is it? It's 1 hour and 6 minutes. So there's only a couple of bits that are not regurgitated by Steve Dollins. Well, they are. Yeah, okay, so there's some bits that I just want to point out. But most of the footage on this DVD is straight from the Pagan Invasion series, Halloween Trick or Treat. So they've combined one DVD they've already made with a bit of added material of live footage of these evil children in an evil bookstore buying these evil Harry Potter products. So this team is... dramatic music, by the way. Only way to promote your evil conspiracy theory. See, this footage is used over and over again. It's like they were so proud they found actual witches alive in Salisbury or wherever this is held, and think that these people actually in real life are tapped into some occult power to enslave the world for Satan? What? Maybe they had permission to film their whatever this is. This is a genuine, like, he's got his own little cult going with all his girlfriends. He's a bit of a scumbag, this guy, but nothing. He doesn't have any actual powers. That's what I have to remind myself, that in reality these people don't have powers. Okay, David Koresh kind of had a charismatic power which allowed people to buy into his garbage and have sex with the original old lady that was part of the Waco, Texas compound. But anyway, so yeah, but not they're not tapped into some demonic realm. He's a musician, by the way. That's a shot from his live stage show. I think it was cool. Mind you, I've never seen a gun in real life, so I'd be freaking out if I was American or something. And they're at Stonehenge. And of course, they captured these people at Salisbury right at Stonehenge just before they sacrificed their first human. The cops, I fully believe that the cops need to investigate Stonehenge because it's full of all these dead bodies of sacrificed people for the last 1,000 years. So the cops aren't doing their jobs. Oh, that's from the New Age series. Oh my god. Oh my god, flashback memory. I shouldn't be doing this. We used to go to these shows where they sold tarot cards and did readings and curse them in Jesus' name. That's a nice thing to do in the afternoon. Wow, memories. Memories. Like a flower touch
Hello,
of bloom.
I'm Chuck Smith.
Who? Sorry, I interrupted you. Sorry.
Hello, I'm Chuck Smith.
Hi, Chuck Smith. You working alongside Carol there to promote her junk, are you? I hope she's paying you well. I just found out who her husband was the other day. I've forgotten his name. Whatever. Jeremiah
And I'm Carol
Films.
Matriciana.
Hi, Carol.
Welcome to this edition of The Pagan Invasion.
Wow.
Halloween is a festival that conjures up images of ghosts, skeletons, black cats.
Therefore, it must be evil. That's enough for you, Chuck. So I just want to... What the hell? Oh, Gunplayer always wants to update every time I use it. Bloody thing. So I just want to start off with this one. The only reason I'm showing this off, because the kid's got this big, huge box, and I want to know what the hell's in this box. Imagine if I hadn't have been into Christianity when Harry Potter came out, I would have been allowed to, back in the day, buy these things for real, instead of collecting them after the fact now. Yeah. So, go.
Harry Potter, the Orphan Child Wizard.
Whoops. Single speed. Research is double speed always. Best way to research. Shh. On with the show.
Already famous in his own magical world because he survived the murderous black magic death
I thought he was killed in a car crash.
of the evil Lord Voldemort, has now duplicated his fame in the real world. Under the category of children's fantasy literature,
Yeah, I think these books should have gone straight into the occult section of every bookstore.
sales of Harry Potter books have received phenomenal acceptance worldwide, breaking all records in children's literature. With over 100 million books sold in 200 countries, Harry Potter has been translated into more than 40 languages. A massive global marketing campaign, partnered by Warner Brothers, Mattel, and Coca-Cola.
So Warner Brothers, Mattel and Coca-Cola aren't companies to make money. No, don't be stupid. They're specifically set up to introduce Satanism to young kids. Wow. Wow. Wow.
Guarantees that the Harry Potter image will be kept before the public for years to come.
Well, it's over now, but I'm glad Coca-Cola was able to bring Satanism to this generation of children back in 2000, 20 years ago. I'm the archaeologist of the internet of old conspiracies. Yeah.
Through films, toys, video games, and every type of
That's the PS1 game, I think.
merchandising product imagined.
See, what the hell is that? Is it a puzzle? Is it like a board game? I shall investigate, get the record straight, Posse in the Flat got flavor, Terminator, extra sign checks paid to get played.
According to a U.S. Consumer Research survey, over half of all children between
What they should do is walk up to the kids and slap the books out of their hands. No, children, it's evil!
the ages of 6 and 17 have read at least one Harry Potter book,
Oh God, there you go, proof that Satan is real.
with thousands reporting multiple readings of all of the books. These volumes range anywhere from 309 to 734 pages.
Yeah, but what does it matter if Stephen Fry's narrating it? Oh, that's before the audio books came out. Sorry, my bad. Got them all on audiobook. Great read.
While many parents are thrilled by
I like the books better than the movies. I've said that before.
the prospect of their children taking an interest in reading, other
Books have 10 times more storylines to them than what ends up in the movie. Yeah, a lot of stuff reaches the cutting floor. I'll roll a 2 for that. Shit! I just rolled a double 6. It means Satan is influencing what I'm saying to you.
parents and educators view Harry Potter as the latest tool being used to disciple children into the darkest aspects
here
of
it is,
black
here it is,
magic and
sorry.
interest in reading, other parents and educators view Harry Potter as the latest tool being used to disciple children into the dark.
So when Jesus said, "Go ahead and make disciples unto the ends of the earth," there's a upside down version of that where all the Satanists around the world are making satanic disciples of all the children that read Harry Potter books. So on the back of the book, there must be an invisible phone number. You have to have the Marauders map to read these Harry Potter books. Really, because there's a lot of invisible ink. So if you've got the Marauders map, it's got a number where you can become a disciple of your local satanic priest. Oh, fuck.
Darkest aspects of black magic. Through Harry Potter books and audios, children as young as kindergarten age are being introduced to human sacrifice.
That's stupid. Check this out.
Kindergarten age are being introduced to human sacrifice.
Right. So the Bible doesn't contain a story about Abraham trying to sacrifice his own son. There's more human sacrifice in the Bible than there's none in Harry Potter. That's a fictitious conspiracy theory. So Bible 1, Harry Potter 0.
The sucking of blood from
Sucking of blood. That's Bill Snivlin. No. Voldemort drinking unicorn's blood is not real. Is there a sucking of blood in the Bible? I don't think so. 0.
dead animals and possession by spirit beings.
Possession by spirit beings. That happens in the Bible and in Harry Potter. So that's 1-1. We've got the crazy dude that Jesus drove all these demons out of. They end up in all the pigs, and the pigs ran off the cliff and drowned themselves. So Bible 1, Harry Potter demon possession. Only when they drink that stuff and transform into another person, like they all transferred into all Harry Potters. But that's not possession. So Bible 1, Harry Potter 0. I wish they'd research their own material before they do this, but don't be stupid.
Set in England, the Harry Potter story.
It's set in England. Wow. On to the next bit. Alright, I don't give a stuff about her opinion these days. She can be a turf if she wants. I'm not giving her any of my money. My money was spent when Harry Potter was out. Fantastic Beasts. Okay, I saw one of the movies. But that's it. No, I hated that movie. Before I hated her, I hated the movie because it's so bloody boring. Anyway, so let's listen to the horse's mouth speak.
I made a very conscious decision right at the beginning that I was writing about someone evil, and I wasn't going to tell a lie. I wasn't going to pretend that an evil person is a cardboard cutout and no one really gets hurt. Okay, if you're writing about evil, I think you genuinely have a responsibility to show what that means. And that's why I'm writing them the way I'm writing them. I think they're quite, well, actually, I think they're very moral books.
Well, of course they are. I'm not listening to Steve Montz. I'm sorry. I'm skipping past it. And I'll chuck this one in here because somehow they got a hold of these books. And I'm like, I have hundreds of books. So, yeah. Let's just check these books out.
It's gone through an awful lot of research. She is very accurate, otherwise we
The Real Witch's Handbook, Kate West.
would have witches all over the country and the world saying this is not a true representation of
Witchcraft and Black Magic, Montague Flements. Can't
our
see.
religion. This is a true representation of witch
The Black Arts by
and the black arts and black magic.
Richard.
And yet we have people that
Never
say
mind.
this is merely fantasy and harmless reading for our children.
So the information in Harry Potter is equivalent to this book, The Black Art. So if there's spells in that book, I don't know what's in that book. You're saying that they've rewritten these books in a form that a child could understand through the story of Harry Potter. That is the most ridiculous thing ever.
Craft.
Wow.
And the black arts and black magic.
Okay, so they got Voldemort's name wrong about 15 times. That's why these are so hard to watch. But, here we go. Second bit.
Therefore, in the world of Harry Potter, the power source of Harry's so-called good magic and Voldemort's evil magic
Voldemort. There's a T at the end of...
is one and the same. The question is, should parents be concerned that the alluring power behind witchcraft is being made to look innocent and
Hang on, I've got to see
from
what
Dumbledore's
that kid's
Phoenix?
buying.
Therefore,
Sorry.
in the world of Harry Potter, the power source of Harry's so-called good magic and Voldemort's evil magic is one and the same.
Hey, that's ripped off... Oh, God, that's from Revival of Evil. So they're reusing their own art, sounds, everything. Well, I suppose they don't have any money, so I should do the same thing. Just reuse my stuff over and over again.
The
No.
question is, should parents be concerned?
So it's just the books, and it's just got this cool box as a display. There are people on YouTube that find these old displays for like Halo, the Halo posters, and this guys that stands up in the store, standees I think they're called. But yeah, imagine finding something like this Harry Potter display case. It would have been destroyed. So never mind, it's just me. I like things like that. Yeah, you're weird.
That the alluring power behind witchcraft
Reuse footage from Pagan Invasion.
is being made to look innocent and is being targeted towards their children through the Harry Potter phenomenon. Is
So,
being made to
question.
look innocent and is being targeted towards their
Serious question.
children through the Harry Potter phenomenon.
It looks like there's one dude there wearing a frog face. So does Harry Potter teach kids to wear frog faces? Or is that just really bad camera work?
Be concerned.
No, it's definitely a frog face. Oh well. On to the next bit. Sorry, more books.
So harmful. Joanne Rowling majored in
Now, if you listen to Stephen, it's Joanne Kathleen Rowling.
mythology in Exeter University in England. She has borrowed
Practical Paganism, Anthony something.
not only from pagan religions,
Celtic Magic, DJ Conway.
Celtic religions, the religions of the Druids,
Book of Druidity,
witchcraft, Satanism,
Witches,
a lot of the
Satanism, Witchcraft. What I could do was just do a Google image search for these book covers and make up my own conspiracy theory. Yeah, that would be cool. Satanism and Witchcraft, the something study of medieval superstition by Jules Michelet.
spells, the incantations,
Spells. The Book of
philosophy
Spells.
behind
Mastering Witchcraft by Paul Hewson. That's a Gal Ripplinger reference. There's a Gal Ripplinger reference in Carol Matriciana's garbage. Oh, I've got to... score! Score! Conspiracy theory meets conspiracy theory. Paul Hewson. Gal says it's Paul Henson, and it took me all day to find the book. And there's a picture of it right there. Oh, God.
the mythology and the religions is being put in
I got a PDF version. Oh, I read it. Yeah, I downloaded the PDF. Yeah. What the freak has that got to do with Harry Potter? Like the Black Witch. I've been watching the Black Witch of Rose again, the Goetia. The Goetia is what Aleister Crowley used to summon demons with, but as he points out, it's a Jewish spell, not a satanic. It's not a satanic spell. It's a Jewish ritual, like summoning golems. There's a darker side to Judaism that's underground or occultic, whatever. Who cares? But it's a thing, and these people tend to mix up all variations of whatever to fit their conspiracy theory.
Into Harry Potter's books, yes, Harry Potter may be fictional, but there is a lot of religious teaching in symbols that...
One Witch's Book of Symbols. Salem Lid on... I can't read it.
perhaps the reader doesn't always pick out.
Whatever, next. Sorry, I had to take a break there. My brain exploded. So that's why Sirius Black was in hiding, because shape-changing was so accepted in the world of Harry Potter that when he went to Azkaban, they were just like, "Oh, we know you're transform into a wolf. We'll just let you go." I don't know. Oh God, I'm getting out of my league here.
It is horrible. And the Bible clearly says that we are made as human beings when God created us, and we cannot become something else.
So you're saying that people in real life who shapeshift, getting into David Icke's reptilian conspiracy theories, you're saying that it's evil and that these people who shapeshift in real life should repent because the Bible says you should only be human. This is getting impossible. This is like a marathon. Your brain just... My brain's overheating. Oh my gosh. I think I'll... Yeah, okay.
You might perceive you're becoming something else, but it's supernatural deception.
Oh, so the supernatural exists and transforming into other animals exists in the real world. We're there so far. Oh, not this. Skip past this. Witchcraft is Wicca, is Druids, is Herbalife. Oh, God. Original Wicca. Yep, here they go. They confuse Wicca with witchcraft, with Satanism, with the black arts, with the dark arts, with the white arts. No facts. But they have footage of Frog Dude, so that's a bonus. They've reused footage from Revival of... Yeah, they have. Okay, that's what she does. So they're scamming people out of money, right? Because these DVDs were $29.95 back in the day, in the US dollars. And thousands of people would be buying these. So they're scamming people out of money by using reused footage from other scam-released movies. Documentaries. And this guy's an asshole. I don't want to hear him. No. Just no. I don't care about anything you've got to say. I think it's finished. Actual witchcraft footage. Oh no.
Keep their prayers for what they want.
Queen of heaven, queen of hell, hornet hunter of the night.
It says there, right there, where she's borrowed her own footage from Pagan Invasion series. And again, she believes these are actual, well, they are witches, but that their power is real. That the dark forces that they're tapping into... Join me with our combined strength. We can... sorry. The dark magic, which is the dark matter in the scientific realm. I'm trying to create a conspiracy theory. That the magic is real. And these people are tapping into something that's real.
Light. Lend your power unto our spell, and work our will by magic right.
This is what spells are: repetitive prayer, which sort of induces a self-hypnosis.
So where are the repetitive prayers in the Harry Potter book series? If anything was a fact in this documentary, it would be nice to have a fact. But I've had it. I'm finished. What are we halfway through? I'll see if there's anything left. It's a waste of time. What a waste of money. People bought this DVD back in the day. No, I'm just going through this. It's just all garbage. They just spent half an hour of how Harry Potter teaches transcendental meditation and hypnosis, and I'm finishing here now. I'll finish with this one because it's to do with animagus. Anyway, and Expecto Patronum. So let's go. Let's end it here. I am done with Harry Potter. We're going to go back to Stephen Dolan's. Okay. Oh! Now that I've got my own Pokemon guessing game and all the cards, I could do his Pokemon one now. Just by using the cards as my source material. Oh, and your DS games, of course.
He was protected from death. Now, this concept is brought up several times. In fact, it is so important in witchcraft and pagan thinking that Voldemort, Harry's arch enemy...
hang on, sorry.
That Voldemort, Harry, is so important in witchcraft and pagan thinking that Voldemort...
So in this conspiracy theory world, you've got Voldemort. Stephen Dolan calls him Voldemort. Yeah, Voldemort. I forgot what his real name is now. Voldemort. Sheepers. Okay, Voldemort is a good side to Voldemort. What? Voldemort?
Pagan thinking that Voldemort, Harry's arch enemy, takes a vial of blood from Harry in book number 4 in order to have the blood run through his own veins in order that he can be resurrected and have a body. That is how powerful the blood sacrifice is.
I don't understand. What has this scene in the Goblet of Fire got to do with... No. Okay, I don't understand. I no longer can grasp what the hell she's talking about. Here we go, shape changing. Lycanthropy.
Another scary aspect of black magic is shape changing.
So already we're assuming that there's black magic in the Harry Potter series. Okay? This is hard, I know.
Another scary aspect of black magic is shape changing. The concept of being able to become an animal, change in...
See, in this, the world that these people live in, when Mary Catherine Baxter went to hell, she saw witches in hell burning alive. Everybody's on fire in hell. They were transforming into cats because they'd done that on Earth. And it's very confusing me now because I don't belong in this world anymore. So looking back into what I used to believe is actually really... There's a wall looking back into what I used to believe in. So these people believe witches do change into cats on Earth in the real world, and that the real world is a mirror of what's been put into Harry Potter books. So we'll give her a point because Professor McGonagall turns into a cat. So it's teaching lycanthropy? Harry Potter teaches lycanthropy. Which is, you have to be a 90th degree Freemason before you can begin your lycanthropy. Or you can choose to be a vampire. So which one's reality and which one's fantasy? Who knows anymore? Both sides of the argument are nonsensical. As real as flat Earth itself.
To an animal. Harry's father appears to Harry in a shape change later on. Even though he's dead, he appears as a stag.
No, that's his Patronus. See, if you read the books... Oh, God. If you read the books, you might be able to tell facts in these... They're not documentaries because they don't contain facts, so I call them ficumentaries. So in your ficumentary, Carol, if you read the book, your ficumentary would not exist, because then it would contain facts, and we don't want facts in our ficumentary. Okay, do you know what a Patronus is, Carol? Do you know the spell for a Patronus?
The horned god. So here we have the concept that shape changing is very normal.
Yeah, which is why... Oh, God. Oh, God. Some interviews with some real witches as part of her proof that witchcraft is real.
Halloween is considered a very important time to have blood sacrifice. So here we see very terrifying elements of the dark side of seasonal worship in Harry Potter, lightened up, given a frivolity, called to the Christian holidays, so it covers for the seasonal holidays.
I can't really say when I became interested in Wicca, because it's always been part of me, part of my roots. I love Halloween. I think I'm a very autumn person. We dress up the house with cobwebs and so on, and we cast a circle, and we have a smoky cauldron, and we all scry, which means do clairvoyance, into the smoke which comes out of the cauldron, and we open the gates of the underworld, and if any spirits want to come forward and speak, we listen to them.
My first initiation, when I became first...
So, as a filmmaker,
given a part of my...
She's a Wiccan, she's not a witch, so putting that word under her name is wrong. This is something that was occurring at a Halloween party. She's promoting it as though this footage happens all year round, that these people are scribe all year round.
My roots. I love Halloween. I think I'm a very autumn...
And there's the Jewish Star of David
person. We dress up the house with cobwebs and so on, and we cast a circle, and we...
good on them. It's something to do with for Halloween. Why not? I'd rather do that than go one of those bloody Halloween marathons, because I've seen them all a million times.
Have a smoky cauldron.
Even I have a limit to watching Friday the 13th part 1 through 17.
And we all scry, which means
Jason goes to hell!
Into the smoke which comes out of the cauldron, and we open the gates of the underworld, and if any spirits want to come forward and speak, we listen to them.
My first initiation, when I became first degree, was on Halloween, and I felt very, very much in tune with the god.
So the editor cut her off right there because he got the footage, all the footage that he needed to prove his point that these people are in contact with real demonic spirits. Oh, do I have to do this? There's not enough twisties in the world to carry on.
Foundational to the philosophy.
Don't care about you.
Ghosts are called for. All of look half of mythic, because
ethics and witchcraft.
Those who say that Harry Potter's books do not teach witchcraft don't understand that one of the essentials of witchcraft is that there is no good or evil. There is.
Therefore, Harry didn't battle Voldemort, because good and evil are the same thing. So, Greybeard, have I got the right? Greenback, Greyback, the werewolf dude. The Dementors didn't exist, or they were good guys. Oh, okay, I've got you. There's no... Oh, God, help my brain.
No right or wrong. It is...
There's no right or wrong, so therefore Voldemort should have been allowed to take over Hogwarts. Yeah, why not?
As you perceive it, so there's a sort of...
Hey, people that watch these documentaries might have a brain. Oh my God.
relativism. That in your situation, if you do one thing, or in my situation, if I do a different thing, we're both doing the right thing, even if it's wrong.
So he should have smuggled himself into town, even though he had no permission slip from Uncle Dursley. Right. Well, he did, didn't he? All right, give her that. Give her a point. Okay.
There are no absolutes.
There are no absolutes, so Lord Voldemort was absolutely a good guy. Therefore, what? Oh, help me, please.
Based on the concept of evolution, that everything is developing. And
Oh, they're bringing the religion of evolution into the Harry Potter book series. Because Harry Potter evolved from...
as we are taught the concept of evolution, which again is synonymous with reincarnation and things are developing, so we get that there is no absolutes. Deliberately, so what to the Quidditch team Harry want to be with. So this
I'll end this if I find a fact.
Concept Harry Potter books, and it is part of a religious lightning important.
Oh my God, the lightning bolt swastika conspiracy theory.
Another dimension to be able to have
reuse footage.
Listening to witchcraft, symbology of the fertility cults.
Is it okay to dabble? It's not real, Carol. For fuck's sake.
Telling in Hogwarts the future is how I had some psychic.
Where do they get all these books
and
from?
Cassettes that Scholastic puts out, series of cassettes.
Is that Stephen Fry? I don't know. Cassette tapes. I just downloaded on Audible.
That children can. Many of the parents that I taught, not in saw witchcraft, that stuff.
I don't think there's anything in this.
In their imagination.
The Guardians of the Watchtowers of the
Except crappy teen movies.
And
God.
you can see them in your mind's eye.
I have,
Reused footage from Revival of Evil.
on occasion, touched upon, I suppose you could call them spirit guides. People describe them in different way. I am aware of a hierarchy of spiritual advisors who live on another plane of consciousness.
Well, good on her. But what has this footage from the Revival of Evil got to do with the Harry Potter book? It's about as it makes as much sense as one of my average videos.
That you can approach.
Still in me.
Unicorn thoughts that she will enter the diary.
What? So
Publisher of the Harry Potter 2 decades.
What?
Scholastic has been producing more and more.
And there's nothing wrong with Harry Potter.
Scholastic Inc. The whole purpose of Scholastic Inc. is to bring about the end of the world via the Antichrist 666 mark of the beast. Hail Satan.
While the
Look at all these old websites.
Scholastic has written a book
Oh my
all
gosh.
night through the Schaefer. Be
There's the cover.
In the days.
Oh, did they release it on CD? It looks like there's buttons. A CD with no facts. No, I will not hunt it down. That's incredible. You're a dickhead. Wow. Is that no? Yes. It could be their website. This could be an old 90s website or early 2000s.
Basic newsletter.
Yep, I've had it. It finished. I made it through. That was a pile of garbage. I've done Harry Potter so much that nothing could shock me. No new information about Harry Potter could shock me anymore, because it's all repeated by whoever. The same conspiracy theories contain the exact same information. Who created this? Was it Carol Matriciana, or Stephen Dollins, or Bill Snivlin? Well, it was all three, but somebody in authority must have started the ball rolling when the books were coming out. And then the ball just rolled and rolled and rolled until they tried to ban Harry Potter from being put in libraries at schools via Steve Mounts. It's not Mounts, I think it's Mounts. Whatever. Thanks for watching. This is Harry Potter Witchcraft Repackaged. Over and done with, out of the way. Another project knocked off. I am so happy. Bye.